hard in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click. 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out, running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. can do now.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. So don't think twice.
Time flies, so don't blink twice. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Down. Cut.
Young working from the gun. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, right.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set. Go.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. The 30! The 10! To the house! Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We'll get a stoppage after the play for an injury. Looks like Tyreek Hill, the player hurt on that snap. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throw is caught, and he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Going forward, it's Williams. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, hunt.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Set. 10 black. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Rush coming for Young. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on?
Ready. Black, 95, ready.
Young hangs on to it. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set, ready, set.
Out of the gun, Young. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now. Set.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They're looking for Tyrone McMillan that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Yeah! There we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a design run. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Kill! 47!
Williams can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, but they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Intercepted in the end zone. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Defense shows blitz. Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set. Hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Oh, wow, and he mishit that one. The unfortunate mistake giving them excellent field position. Straight ahead with Williams. He's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He gets with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he takes it down to the 33. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's got room to roam. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up to 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak to the air here. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yeah, here we go.
Lean back motions right. Prescott now on third down. That's caught by Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. The Gets with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Back up. Come on, set. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready. Blue 32. Black Ultra. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the double.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young throwing here. Trucks a defender. Hits his running back. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ready, break.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Start.
He'll throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They send a receiver in motion right. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 on that one. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down, here's Dak. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Now it's Prescott again. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. From the gun is Prescott. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Yeah! There we go! All right, that's number 154 Lions.
Throwing again is Dak. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
That's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Striker, 3-3. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut down the field, Leggett. He takes it in, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's out in the clear. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in a hurry up here. So early movement for the backfield block. They jump the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On third down, here's Williams. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Working quickly here. First and 10, Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 10-yard line.
Williams on the carry. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only one quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Check, cut.
Here's Hubbard on the gig. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we set.
They run again with Hubbard. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Move the chains! Okay, gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set. Set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Down. 52 blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back now, pressure coming. All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Here we go. Set. Blue, 32. Ready, ready.
Young looking to throw. Connection made to Tremble. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
With that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Young to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. A motion to tight end left. Dak off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
This is Williams. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Trying to set this up quick. Prescott on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Prescott here from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Up the middle, Blue. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Dak now from the gun. Pass is caught by Blue. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that deep...
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
95.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew,